Hey, Joyce Buford here, creator of Uncover Your Hidden Genius, new book author of Effortless Happiness, and Second Wind podcast with Joyce. Welcome. This is recording number 5 on goal setting, and it is called Kaizen, Small Changes That Add Up to Big Differences. In this recording, I want to talk about Kaizen. The concept of Kaizen is really lots of small changes that you can do to add up to big differences. Like Kaizen is Japanese for improvement. When used in the business sense and applied to the workplace, Kaizen refers to activities that continuously improve all functions and involve all employees, from the CEO to assembling the line workers. It's been applied in healthcare, psychotherapy, life coaching, government, banking, fantasy hockey, and other industries. The list just goes on and on and on. Essentially, Kaizen means making lots of small changes in order to add up to big differences in your life. It's kind of like the way a lumberjack brings down a tall tree with lots of small chops, or how you can walk 100 miles by taking lots of small steps. In this scenario, though, we're talking about making lots of small tweaks to your life and to your current situation in order to get closer to your ultimate goals and improve your life. Toyota, the big Japanese corporation that makes cars and other things, have developed their own version of Kaizen to constantly improve their working practices and the quality of their products. They break it down into 4 steps: plan, do, check, act. They call that PDCA. This is also known as the Deming cycle. It works a bit like this. You've got 2 cycles here. First of all, you plan, then you do, then you check, and then you act. Then you plan again. The whole thing goes around in a continuous loop. But you could also add a second cycle here. In between the do and the check part, in fact, the check part can be broken down into its own separate PDCA cycle. That is problem finding, display, clear, and acknowledge. Again, this is another continuous cycle. So you're continuously improving, continuously working toward your goals, continuously working to make things better. Because after you've finished the cycle, after you've done the act, then you're moving back again to plan. It's a constant cycle of continuous improvement over and over again. Basically, I suppose what Toyota is doing, they are striving for perfection in everything they do, which is a fairly noble aim, don't you think? Before Toyota implemented this system, people had resigned themselves to certain problems and had become hostage to the routine. They'd abandoned the practice of problem solving. People just simply put up with it. They would not want to change things. They would just stick with it, because they didn't know any other way of doing it. It can be quite soul-destroying, really and truly. By going back to the basics and exposing the real significance of problems, and then making fundamental improvements, Toyota was able to increase efficiency at all levels. You can do the same thing in your life. You can do the same thing in your business. You can do the same thing in every other aspect that you would want to apply any other improvement or decision making to. You can make it better, and you can achieve your goals that way. There you go. That's how you can break Kaizen to make small changes to add up to really, really big differences. There you have it. Recording number 5 of Kaizen, small changes that add up to big differences. Thanks for listening.